Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. I'm going to start with this. There's no doubt in my mind that digital assets are becoming mainstream, and for me, it's that underlying technology that's important. Rosie Rios said that. We got into crypto at the right time. Think about it. We're still getting XRP under $1. That's how early we really are. And we're no longer investing in cryptocurrencies. We're investing in the technology of the future. We're investing in the fourth industrial revolution. It's such an exciting time to be in crypto. Pro crypto U.S. legal act to limit regulators emerges. Now, this is huge. The head of public policy at Ripple, Susan Friedman, has expressed her support for the Keep Innovation in America Act, a bill designed to fix the crypto market's current regulatory faults. The act was introduced today by House Financial Service Committee Chairman Patrick McHenry and New York Congressman Richie Torres. As stated by the source, the definition of a crypto broker, or rather narrowing its application for tax purposes, will be at the center of the Act's agenda. In addition, the drafters of the Act plan to limit the federal government's ability to define what constitutes a digital asset. So hopefully now Congress is finally waking up. They don't want to see innovation leave the country. I always said it. Patrick McHenry looks like he's so pro-crypto as well. Here's what the new court ruling in the Ripple SEC legal battle is about. The ongoing legal battle between the U.S. SEC and Ripple Labs continues with the new court ruling. The court has now ruled on parties' motions to preclude expert testimony from consideration at summary judgment and trial. In the ruling, Judge Annalisa Torres granted some of the motions and denied others, with neither the plaintiff nor the defendants gaining the upper hand. However, one of the key outcomes of the ruling was the exclusion of expert number one, Patrick Doody, from testifying about the perceptions of a reasonable XRP purchaser. It is worth noting that the SEC had previously hired Doody to analyze the expectation of token purchasers, but the judge has now granted Ripple's motion to exclude his testimony. This judge, in my opinion, is acting very fair in this case. Still today, though, people on crypto Twitter are saying she's deep state. That's it for Ripple. That's it for XRP holders, and it's not true. You could see through her actions in court. Plus, I believe she sees through the SEC's corruption. Ripple versus SEC. Regulator goes after John Deaton to revoke his amicus status. The ongoing legal brawl between the U.S. SEC and payments firm Ripple Labs Inc. is reaching a whole new level, with the regulator now going after strong supporters of the firm like attorney John Deaton. Deaton has been the most vocal advocate of Ripple since the regulator filed its lawsuit more than 2 years ago, from providing clarity to the community to filing amicus briefs as a friend of the court. Deaton's role has been prominent. Clearly, the SEC finds his role threatening. In a recent update, it appears that the SEC, through its lawyers, has tried to get Judge Torres to ban Deaton from participating in the case, partly because he disclosed the names of their expert witness. According to the update, the judge did not assent to this request. She also agreed that the commission's expert witness should not testify about XRP holders. There you go. Like I said, she's being 100% fair in this case. 93 million in XRP owed by FTX to customers. Here's why funds returns look doubtful. As a result of the release of the revised balance sheet of FTX's liabilities, it has been revealed that the infamous exchange owes its customers $93 million in XRP, among other things. The problem, however, is that FTX only has $12 million in XRP available on its balance sheet. Remember when Sam Bankman-Fried said he's going to make all his investors whole again? Well, it doesn't look like that's going to happen in any way. They need to treat Sam Bankman-Fried a lot different. They're acting like they're coddling him, acting like he's a victim. He ripped off a lot of people, And on top of that, a lot of these people are 9 to 5ers that work very hard for their money, hoping for a return on their investment. Never forget that. Ripple and Binance move 134 million XRP as whales shuffle 230 million tokens. You ever take notice whenever there's news around the SEC case that's positive, even in the slightest, all of a sudden XRP starts moving. That's why I said I believe soon as this case wraps up and Ripple wins, I feel XRP is going to skyrocket very fast. Why U.S. crypto ecosystem is unlike the EU and G20 groups. So the Ripple CEO acknowledged the recent rise in challenges for the crypto market. As with most industry experts, Garlinghouse said that there's no framework to follow SEC Chair Gary Gensler's calls of coming forward to register. He said there was no infrastructure in place for a registered token to trade. Also, there's no clarity as to what the tokens actually are, stating that the SEC had virtually declared war on crypto. In the recent times, companies like Kraken and Paxos faced the brunt of SEC's enforcement actions. If you want to regulate, then regulate. Put in the hard work to build a framework and set guidance, as so many other G20 countries are already doing. And that's true. Think about it. There's no regulations in place. There's no clear laws in place. Nothing. So when somebody goes in and meets with Gary, most likely he probably just flips a coin. Well, this one gets a free pass. Then the next one comes in, flips the coin again. Oh, this one's getting a lawsuit. And that's how he's treating it because there's no laws there to follow. There's no framework laid out in any way. The good thing, though, is Congress looks like they're starting to take initiative. They're starting to wake up. Senator Warren is leading a group of 50-plus lawmakers putting pressure on Gary Gensler to not back down on forcing public companies to disclose information about their carbon. This is something else that's going to be tragic for the U.S. Climate change and carbon, because they're going to push more innovation out of the country with this. And yet they continue to push forward. Most people know carbon credits are going to become another tax in the future. Most people know that climate change is a joke at this point because they see what's going on through the World Economic Forum. Most people are awake to what's really happening in the world. Binance, by far the world's largest crypto exchange, was also among many firms that sought to bring Gary Gensler into the fold as an advisor while he was teaching at MIT. So Gary Gensler, the reigning chair of the U.S. SEC, was purportedly offered an advisory position at Binance in both 2018 and 2019, as indicated by internal messages inspected by the Wall Street Journal. Despite Gensler's refusal, he allegedly shared licensed strategies with the cryptocurrency behemoth. This revelation emerges amid heightened scrutiny of Binance by American regulators who are examining whether the exchange breached security laws by enabling U.S. investors to conduct trades on its platform. So what does Gary know about Binance? That's the big question, since he probably got to check out the whole company since they were offering him a job. Binance Leaks spell trouble with the SEC, nuclear fallout. Binance execs warn of nuclear fallout if U.S. regulators crack down on the firm. Binance started Binance.us in an apparent effort to elude U.S. regulators, leaks show. Leaked messages show close ties between Binance US and its parent company. Remember when Binance was telling U.S. customers to use VPNs? I remember that. Binance U.S. employees sending updates to Binance executives. He's saying he's given them a time where they're supposed to give updates, like a time frame and all. On the flip side, earlier, Binance tried to minimize ties with Indian exchange WazirX and U.S.-based Paxos when they came under regulatory scrutiny. Binance CEO told his Twitter followers on Sunday to ignore FUD and fake news. Why should you care, though? Binance is by far the largest crypto exchange in the world. The potential fallout from the SEC's crackdown on Binance could have major implications for the entire crypto market. Like I said, if Binance falls, that will be catastrophic to crypto if that was to happen. We got to hope and pray that somehow CZ is on the up and up, but it does not look good. But I'll keep you up to date on that as time goes on. Binance.us. wins court approval to buy bankrupt Voyager Digital despite objections from the U.S. SEC, Department of Justice, and Texas. Now, does that look like a company that's worried about the SEC? Think about it. They're going to buy a bankrupt Voyager Digital, no, even after all these accusations were put in front of them. I don't understand what's really going on at Binance. I always said there was something up, but this shows strength to me. Let me know what you think. Fed Chair Jerome Powell has signaled that the U.S. central bank's hawkish stance on rates will continue unabated. Tight rates may hit crypto prices, including Bitcoin. Now, this is going to happen on the 10th of this month, and it looks like he's definitely going to raise rates. Powell said the bank would closely watch economic statistics, especially during the March 10th employment report. Per the Fed chair, the bank is prepared to speed up its rate hikes to clamp down on inflation. So it looks like we're going to see more hikes throughout 2023. That'll probably push the price of Bitcoin down again, but we'll keep an eye on that as well. Ripple's survey suggests later merchants will adopt crypto payments massively after 3 years. So right now, what Ripple's saying is certain companies are falling behind or slowing down in adopting cryptocurrency payments. But he's saying within the next 3 years, most of that adoption will happen very fast. So we'll have to wait and see how that plays out as well. You know, Ripple is only one of 100 of businesses using XRP. When you take a look at this ecosystem around XRP, it's incredible. That's what makes me so bullish around XRP, because this ecosystem grows and expands so fast. And this is only a couple companies. So you see money transfer, then you see XRapid exchanges, you see payments, travel, bill payments, loans, crypto cards, micropayments, investment, marketplaces, custodial, and wallets as well. But this is not even all the companies. And it grows on such a regular basis all throughout 2022 when crypto looked like it was at its worst. XRP and Ripple just kept pushing on. More and more ODL corridors opening up, more bank partnerships, more talk with CBDCs with this country and that country, massive ad campaign, and nonstop hiring. The whole time it's been tied up in a lawsuit with the SEC. That's how I know we invested in the right cryptocurrency. That's how I know in the future we are going to get life-changing money from our investment. But until then, all we have to do is stay positive and stay patient. And I'll keep you up to date with what's going on around Binance as well, because I really, really hope they don't fall. But things are not looking good. But again, it looks like the judge in the case with the SEC is 100% fair and not tied to deep state. I felt like that was a strong accusation to begin with a lot of people on crypto Twitter. But I always like to keep it factual. You know, I point out this is what the judge is doing now. Does this look wrong to you in any way? Does, you know, everything still looks like she's favoring Ripple over the SEC. And like I always told you, I still believe she sees that corruption there. But we'll see in the next one. I appreciate all of you watching my videos. I want to thank you all for watching. Have a great night.